My name is Hope and this is Mission Keto. Today's video is a recipe video. This is recipe number 3 that I am making for my Thanksgiving keto series that I have been doing. I've got 4 recipes that I've been wanting to share with you just to give you some ideas on things you can make for Thanksgiving and still stay keto and low carb. So we've done 2 already. This is the 3rd one. It's a dessert. I'm pretty excited about it because I think this is a nice portable one also if you're going somewhere, but it is, where is it? Oh, here it is. Keto mini cheesecake bites. And this recipe is from Jennifer Bands, and she has got some great recipes. She's the one that I got the Reuben sandwich casserole from. So if you love that, you'll probably love this. And I just love that it is mini, portable, little pieces people can pick up, not a lot of germs being spread, that kind of thing also. I also wanted to mention I do have a playlist that I'm putting all of these recipes in, and I've also added some other things or other recipes in there as well. We are going to a Thanksgiving this coming Saturday, and we've been asked, usually when we go, we are either asked to bring a couple of things that we've made and that people like. So number 1 was the keto, the chocolate peanut butter bars, those sugar-free ones I made just recently. Those people are very excited about, so we're gonna be bringing those. So I'll put that recipe in this playlist also. And then carnivore mac and cheese. I've been making that for a few years now. I did get the recipe from 2 Crazy Ketos, and it is so delicious. People that aren't carnivore love it, and they want it, you know, when we come over for like Thanksgiving and stuff. So pretty excited. So I will put that in there also for you guys to check out so you have other ideas. So let's get started on this. This is another recipe that you probably have everything already in your pantry if you're doing keto. I'll give you the ingredients. The recipe will be listed down below. Also, 1 1/4 cup of almond flour. You need granular sweetener, butter, cream cheese, 1 egg, powdered sweetener also, and sour cream and vanilla extract. That is it. That I didn't have to buy anything for this when I knew I wanted to make it. The supplies, I guess you could say, that you would need is you'll need a muffin tin. I would almost say you could do like a mini muffin tin too and make even more of these smaller ones, but these bite-sized ones are pretty delicious also. You'll need a hand mixer, and that's it. So the first thing that it says to do is to preheat an oven, any oven you want. I'm gonna preheat mine though, at 350 degrees. And then it says line 12 cup muffin tin with liners. I don't have any liners, so I'm just going to spray them with some nonstick avocado oil spray. So we're gonna start that. Then we're gonna make the crust, which is almond flour, sweetener, and butter. And we're going to put that into the pans, press them down to make a crust. This is so easy. Then we just mix the rest of the ingredients, throw them in here, put them in the oven. And they only, let's see, how long do they cook? Bake in the preheated oven for 20 minutes. That's it. Once they cool though, then they have to go in the refrigerator to firm up for at least 3 hours. So we are not gonna be able to taste these until later, but that's okay. I'm gonna make sure they firm up and we get to taste them. So let's get started. All right, so we're gonna be making the crust first, and you have to mix the almond flour, which we've got that here, melted butter, which I had to melt it on the stove because we don't have a microwave. We don't have one of those, and we're doing fine. I get annoyed sometimes, but we're doing fine. Do have to do more dishes sometimes. And then we need some sweetener. If you have a different recipe for like a crust that you love, you could substitute it for that, but it's such a small amount, you know, of crust for each little one. I just feel like this works just fine. I don't typically do a lot of baking either, so. All right, so we're mixing this, and you want the butter to basically just wet everything, because butter and the sweetness, that's gonna be good too. And it doesn't say that you bake these first, which I was kind of surprised about. Sometimes with baking, you know, you bake the crust a little bit first, but as you can see, it's all incorporated there. Now we're going to grab this Let me get my avocado oil spray. And it's gonna make 12, and that's just how much I have. So my Pampered Chef party was successful. This is Pampered Chef, that's what made me think about it. So I just wanted to say thank you to those of you who ordered. I should be getting my stuff this week, and I'm probably going to do an unboxing with you guys and share some stuff because I'm pretty excited about it. And yeah, it's cool. There's some cool gadgets and stuff. And I got one big thing, which is my Christmas present. Andy said he'll get it for me for my Christmas present. So that's, I can't wait to share that one with you. So, all right, so now we're just spooning a little bit into each one. I don't know how much, it doesn't say how much, but it obviously needs to go into 12 little compartments. So let's just see. Divvy it up first, and then we can take away or add to. Yay. Yeah, okay. In case I need that again. I never have enough spatulas, I swear, but I'm getting some. I'm getting some in the Pampered Chef order because you never can have enough. I use them for everything. All right, looks pretty good. I know some of you at home are probably like, no, put more in that one. You need more in this one. You're probably right, but okay, so now we're just going to press it in. Have you guys decorated for Christmas yet? We did do it. I'm pretty much done. The only thing that I have left is to get stockings for everybody. I'm just going to, we have like a mishmash of them, and I want to get new ones, make them a little more uniform and the same, maybe with everybody's initial on it, you know? So I'm looking for those, and once I get those, I will be good to go, but I'll probably share that with you. I'm gonna do Vlogmas this year. I haven't ever done a Vlogmas ever, but I'm not doing it in full form videos. I'm gonna do shorts. And I've got a couple of fun ideas too. It's not just showing what I eat in a day or something like that. It's gonna be kind of different things. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that, and make sure you're checking your shorts out on YouTube, because I think it'll be fun. I'm excited about it. I've never done it before, and I think I can handle doing the shorts. So let me rinse my hands. And now we're gonna put this aside, and we're going to make the filling. So let me set up for that. Okay, so I'm just using the same bowl, but I did clean it out. We're going to combine the cream cheese now. I'm so excited about this. And like I said, you see I've got it in the plastic film here, and see I got the sugar-free peanut butter chocolate bars on the other side. If I have it in my binder that I have made with recipes, that means it's worth making again. So it must be delicious, but I'll be honest, I haven't made it in a while because, you know, we've kind of been doing other things the last couple of years. I don't know who invented the packaging for cream cheese, but very interesting. This was frozen, so it's gonna look a little crumbly and stuff, but it's going to be just fine. I defrosted it overnight in the fridge. Okay, so there's that. One egg. It says large egg. I think this is large, but it's honestly all I got, so that's what we're doing. And the powdered sweetener. I gotta open this one. Bags these days. A 1/4 cup. Oh, yum. That's good. Ralphie, of course, is scrounging the floor, you know, looking for leftovers, whatever. He's so funny. Doesn't want to spend time with me, just wants to. Sour cream. How much sour cream? A 1/4 cup. I've heard of this before, having sour cream in a cream cheese recipe, or a cream cheese cheesecake recipe. So a 1/4 cup, the same as the sweetener. Well, that's maybe a little bit more than I needed. I'm supposed to hand mix this too. So I've got that over on the other counter because it's not, the cord's not long enough for me to do it here. And then vanilla extract, which is 1 teaspoon. I didn't get my teaspoon, so we're just gonna ding. Okay. So I'm gonna mix this, go and mix it, and then I will be right back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so I've got it all mixed up. This is what it looks like. You just want to beat it until it is very smooth, and it's going to be very thin too. So this is something that'll firm up after it's cooked. It's going to firm up in the fridge really well. So let me get, let me clean this tablespoon off here. She says about 2 tablespoons in each cup, but it might be more, but I want to at least start with that just so I can make sure these are even. You know, it's all about it being the same. I feel like it's going to be more than 2, but I'll speed this part up. Okay, so I'm at the very last one here, and I put 1 tablespoon in there, and I'm scooping out as much as I can, and it's probably exactly 2 tablespoons. She was like right on it. So Jennifer Bands was on it. 2 tablespoons in each one is pretty much accurate. So that's pretty impressive, I gotta say. But she does make recipes for a living, so she should know, right? I'm gonna clean up just a little bit of this on the outside, and we're gonna stick this in the oven, and it only cooks for about 20 minutes. So I will see you when I bring them out. All right, so it's been 20 minutes. I just took them out of the oven, and they have set up nicely. Oh my goodness, they look so good. And I will touch these because they're mine, but you can see they're setting up nicely. And we're just gonna let these cool completely before we put them in the refrigerator, and then that has to be for 3 hours. So I will see you once these are firmed up and ready for a taste test, but I'm pretty excited.
3 hours later.
All right, everyone, it has been a few hours, and I had them sitting out cooling completely on my rack, and they came out very easily also. Let them cool completely, and then you can, like, I used, it was a Pampered Chef tool, but it is, here it is. This one right here, it's a slim spatula, and you just kind of go around the edges, and it lifted up very easily. So that was nice. And then they've been sitting in the fridge for a few hours, and let me pull one of these up and show you. So the ratio is about half cream cheese, half crust, it looks like, but they look delicious. You could garnish these with maybe a couple of, you know, sliced strawberries on the top, or you could mix in maybe some mini sugar-free chocolate chips into the batter also. There's so many different ways you can make these look a little bit prettier, you know, or if you have them in the liners, just get some pretty, like, Thanksgiving liners if you're taking these somewhere for Thanksgiving. So we're gonna do a taste right now. I have included this. I'm tracking my food, my protein and my calories today, and I have included this. This is 196 calories and 4 grams of protein. So it's definitely indulging, but you know, you wanna indulge a little bit on the holidays, or maybe you don't, but I do. And if you can do it eating good foods, keto foods, sugar-free foods, that's going to kind of help you and feel like you're not missing out. So let's take a taste. I love cheesecake personally. It's delicious. And I love that it's not super, super sweet either. Andy's gonna come in and taste it. It's not super sweet. And I like that actually. What do you think? I think it's good. Yeah.
That's dang good.
Mm-hmm. And the crust has some sweetness too.
Mm. Wow.
Very delicious. So instead of making cookies this week, this is what we're going to be having. And like I said, these are pretty big too. Like I would be happy with half of this. I have like the mini muffin tins from Pampered Chef also. And you could even make them in those and have just little tiny bite-sized ones. I might do that next time. But that is recipe number 3 for my Thanksgiving Keto series. I hope you like this video. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't checked out all the other videos, I'll have the playlist at the end of this video for you to click on. And, and I think that's it. Ooh, next week is going to be the last one. It's going to be probably maybe some kind of appetizer thing. I think I'm going to do 2 things in one because it's going to be a pretty easy, short one. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.